Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. Now that the froghemoth has croaked, you're free to continue on. Fair.
I kill myself.
Okay, all right, cool. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye. Sorry, Elf, you were going to say something? Something's important?
I was just going to say, important point of order. I just unlocked a door, or at least got zapped by a door. I want to know what the door did.
Yeah, you never had the opportunity to find out if you were successful or not because you got magic ruined.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back around.
Your plan was ruined. So,
Can you unblind me also?
No, you're blind forever. Sorry. You live inside the froghemoth corpse. Okay.
Ishi, in case there's another one of those inside, you have a little rest first. Arcturus nearly killed me.
Sure, but I just the door.
I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose. And then Arcturus probably just like sits on the ground and is just like,
the lady on the island was right, holding me back. He'd get me killed, and he just winks at you.
Right. So Orvex is standing there. He's gotten up and he's like brushed himself off and he's looking down at the froghemoth and he's like, well, that's what a froghemoth looks like in person. Bigger than I expected.
You can check out inside as well now if you want. It was.
He looks over at you and you're covered in froghemoth spit, and he shakes his head and he says, "I think I'll stay on the outside, thank you."
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Kubazan.
Perhaps before we take a rest, we should make sure there's not another one of those things in this. And I like stab my trident in the pool.
Another one jumps out and kills you.
Thanks.
Okay, so you poke, smosh around in the water. No, it doesn't disturb anything.
Okay, cool. I breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so before I open
the door looks exactly the same as it did before. You don't see the rune on it. The rune appeared in your mind's eye, but did not appear on the door for real.
So last time I tampered with this, the big thing jumped out of the lake, and I got something weird in my eyes. So rest first, sit down, have a breather, get the spit off of you.
Yes,
that's what I would suggest.
Really gross. I say, looking at Little Fox, who's like right next to me. Smells weird.
She frowns at you, wounded.
3/4 of the party is covered in at least froghemoth spit, but also blood.
So let's just take a breather, and then I'll fiddle with the door. Sound good? Short rest?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Arcturus. You know what happens to a froghemoth that gets struck by lightning?
What, Adam?
Same thing that happens to everybody else. All right, so you're gonna take a short rest. So that's one hour.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a bunch of hit dice.
I feel like we should Halle Berry that joke forever. Go ahead and roll as many hit dice as you'd like.
Lovely.
Malik uses all of his hit die.
Yeah.
I can't math. I'm really bad at math.
You can just let the game do it for you.
Wait, but you have to add the hit points together, don't you?
No, so like, okay, for example, how many hit points do you currently have?
I have 17.
Okay, and then how many hit points did you gain?
I just got 6.
Okay.
I want a hit dice that goes up to 15.
There it is. So you can just roll single-sided die with your total if you don't want to do the math. That's the thing.
Wait, why'd you do a D17?
Because it just adds. No, did I roll a D17 and I succeeded? I should have just said 17. Woo! I got max hit points. I'm great. That's so funny. Yeah, sorry, you don't put the D. You can just say /R and then the numbers, and it'll do it for you. That's what Dave has been doing.
Well, I like to challenge myself.
Wow, I'm just really good at rolling. Let me roll another random die. Let's roll a D29. Come on,
yeah,
29.
Please waste all of your.
Come on, 29. Let's see how I do.
You're
pretty close. I'm still pretty good at D.
Not bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Slightly above average.
Everyone sits around and calculates their hit points for an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying. Ooh, yeah, I did it. I got to full hit points. I only have 1 hit die.
Can you use your last hit dice on me, please?
I could blow you a kiss that is healing.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So the morning is used up by the battle and by your 1 hour rest. No one comes to investigate the sound of the terrible froghemoth. And you get to recover. Is anybody doing anything like else that's like calm and quiet while you're resting?
I'm staring at this door.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Cool. 15.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Orvex comes over, and he says, "See anything interesting, Yishi?"
Well, when I was picking the lock earlier, it flashed a weird symbol in my eyes. But other than that, no.
When you say that, he takes a step back, like, "Ooh, I don't want to get close to it." He looks up and he says, "Up there on the lintel, that's old Omuin. Good thing you have your buddy Orvex around to help you out, hmm?"
Yeah, what does
I
it say?
shout across the pool. It's like, it probably just says the name of the god,
And he looks
the
at,
obvious.
he scowls at Malik, and he says to you quietly, he's like, "Is he always this obnoxious?
Only when he's hurt.
Wizards."
Also, always.
And so he looks up and he says, "Well, my old Omuin's a little rusty, but then isn't everyone's? I think it says, no kobolds allowed." Well, there you go.
That's pretty specific.
Strange, isn't it?
What? Well, then you open it.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you know, but yeah, make a roll for each.
I mean, I know,
Yeah,
but
DC like DC 8.
Yeah.
He's not even really trying to lie to you.
Well, that must have been what the symbol was. Not letting me in and everything.
Yes, the ancient Omuins were very frightened of kobolds, you see, and so
That makes
often
sense.
they would
Kobolds
create
are very
magical
furry.
wards to protect them from these sorts of incursions. And
Were
he
there
looks
lots
over.
of kobolds around here?
So he looks over at you, little fox. What are you doing when they're having this conversation? Do you want to make an
Little
insight
Fox is
check
like-
too?
Eating some food.
Yeah.
And yeah, here, I'll make an insight check. I'm pretty insightful.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You
So
can't pull her
you
shit
know he's pulling her leg and he's just trying to be like funny. He expected her to figure it out, but it hasn't, and so now he doesn't know what to do. So he's just kind of like, "Yep, that's must be it."
And then, yeah, so she like looks over at Ishi, who's being like, "Oh, kobolds are pretty ferocious." And Little Fox just says, "No kobolds here."
Then why would they put a ward on the door that specifically stops? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, don't you think that if you'd never seen a ghost before, but you were scared of ghosts, you'd try to protect yourself? Maybe they just knew of kobolds by reputation,
A very fierce reputation.
as you proved in a battle with the froghemoth. Well done, little one.
Little Fox just reaches out and pulls Ishi's hat down over her head.
Yoink.
Just be like, "You goof," and she's just like,
So, Arcturus, what are you doing while they're all kind of goofing around by the door?
Napping.
Just like lying down.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
Okay, just like laying there, having a little nap. Okay. And Malik, what about you? Examining the corpse, looking around the pond.
I've got a thing for like creatures that hurt me after death. So I'm probably just like kicking it a bunch, and I've got the copy of Volos open, and I'm just like, "This is wrong. This is wrong. Second edition. We'll get this right."
All right. So you're
It's like you're supposed to shock it and also not shock it at the same time. It doesn't work. This is stupid. You're stupid. Froghemoths are stupid.
right. Just having a little pout.
Yes.
That's so good. Okay. All right. So the time passes, and I guess do you all like reconnoiter around the door?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Orvex says, I think to you, because you showed, Arcturus, you showed some interest in Old Omuin before, right? Because the two of you had that kind of like awkward conversation.
Uh-huh.
So he points at it and he says, you don't see the written form of Omuin too often in the wild. Even stout stone like this tends to be swallowed up by the jungle. But it looks like this shrine's got something intact. It doesn't seem to be missing any words. It says here, if my grammar's right, Kubazan. He looks back over at the frog.
Bravery.
Kubazan urges us to tread or go, move. I can't. One of the three urges us to go without fear and give back as much as we take. Well, I wonder when that frog he was going to be giving back. You didn't find any treasure in him, did you, Malik?
And I think that I would like write down the symbols and then the translation in my journal.
You know, that's a good point. He might have something in his gullet.
There was acid there, but if you had a magic thing, maybe.
I
Why
don't
don't I just
want to go back.
Yeah, Malik, you could have. No, you could have done this already, like during the rest, right?
Yeah, you just go inside it and
You like cut it open. No, it didn't have anything in it. No.
no. Maybe we put it back in the pond. Wait, we took the froghemoth out of the pond, so I think we need to put someone in the pond. And I look at him, Orvex. I just look at.
He says, "Oh no, I don't like the water."
It's cool. I got it.
I'll walk over to the pond.
Okay, so you walk over the pond, you like look into it. It's like murky and sludgy.
I don't think you should actually jump in the pond. I just wanted to throw the old man in the water.
No, but this is how that other thing works,
my
you know,
favorite
like
Hemingway novel.
piggybacking with the crocodiles and stuff. So if we took a thing out of the water, then we put another thing in the water, then maybe the door will open. Or I could just try and pick the door again.
What do you think a froghemoth god likes, apart from eating people? What should we put in there?
Do you have any giant flies?
Thrown a coin in a well before. Wish for something. Didn't work. My family's still dead.
Wow, dark.
Like turns out to the rest of
Everybody just shuts up for a second.
Yeah, and he's just like, I didn't think it was going to work.
Okay, well, if you guys can't think of anything, then I'll just pick the door again.
I pick the door again.
Okay, yeah, make another check.
12?
Okay. Please make a wisdom save.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
thought. 15.
Okay, same thing. So you feel the shiver of magical energy wash over you, and you're able to push through it. No one else sees anything. You all just see Ishi picking the lock, and then there's a click, and then Ishi's eyes widen a little, and then whole body shiver from the snout to the tail, and then nothing.
It's bad magic on this. I think only when I fail, though. I'm going to try again.
Okay.
28.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. So make the wisdom save.
Yeah. 16.
Okay. So same thing, right? You go to pick it, you click, and then the warding effect passes over you. You manage to grate your teeth because you know it's coming. But this time the door
Well,
swings.
end of her tail's just twitching. a
This
lot.
time the door swings open slightly.
Whew. Okay. I opened it.
That was
No problem.
I push it open.
display of mental fortitude, Ichi. It was good.
What do you mean mental fortitude? It was just really cold and weird.
So, Ishi Snaggletooth, you see beyond, illuminated by just the light coming in from the door, you see a chamber. It's a single room. Steps descend down to a ledge overlooking a pit of sharpened stakes. An alcove on the far wall holds a pedestal with a stone cube resting on it. A relief carved into the back of the alcove shows a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. Wooden beams radiate from the wall at floor height with 4-foot gaps between them. Carved frog heads extrude from the walls above the beams.
I look to the rest of the party and gesture to the pit. And I go,
How much you want to bet we need that stone thing over there?
How big is the stone cube? Did it say?
It's like 3 inches by 3 inches. So I don't know. What's that?
Small.
9 centimeters?
Mage hand.
That would be a stone square, Adam. It's 3 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches.
It's a cube, so I could have just said 3 inches to a side. How big is? It's like a third of a. How many centimeters is that? 10, 9?
It's 8 centimeters.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's 7.5 because
Okay,
it's
yeah.
2.5
You can-
centimeters per inch.
You can jump across if you want, or I'll just try and pick it up.
I mean, I was
I mean,
gonna
the
say
last-
that I'm particularly fast and acrobatic, and I could totally make that jump. No problem. I'll get it. I'll come back. It'll be easy.
I'm sure you could, but you don't even have to go across.
As a point of order, last time we
Yes.
removed an object from a building, the building tried to come down around our ears.
Then I'll do it from outside. Look,
Little
I can-
Fox
I can
chimes
reach
in
that.
at this point and just says, "Give back what you take." Maybe, and she's like
Oh, you're right. We should put a
indicate,
thing.
like making a little like shape with her hands, you know, like
I think I saw a play where this happened once before, where there was a brave archaeologist who had to estimate
Anybody
the weight
got a-
of an object.
Anybody got a thing?
Anybody
like-
got a thing?
Oh, I got a thing.
Digging through my pack and take out the skull box.
Mm-hmm. Skull box is a lot bigger than the thing.
Too big. Okay.
how soft is the ground around here? Is there any clay or other like
It's all like mud.
it's all muddy?
Yeah.
What about this?
So yeah, Little
Wretched.
Fox picks up some mud and just like pushes together a roughly 3-inch cube of mud, and then like indicates it to Malik. She just points because she has made a cube of mud, and you have fire magic, so
Oh, right, yes.
you could.
Just like
I mean, it's
I have a tinder box.
in theory, yes, but it requires like a kiln and time to fire clay.
What
Tinder
about-
box might be enough.
Yeah, I don't usually light the fire. You can
Here.
have it.
And take
So
the
we
tinder
could
box.
make a little. So I've seen this. I know it's possible. You can make a little kiln out of mud and make mud bricks in a kiln.
Yep.
It is possible. It
I
would
don't
take
know
a
that
while.
any of
to
you
do.
have the skill to do that, but you could certainly make a roll.
I have a tinder box that's approximately the size of the thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
just a
there's
little
that,
box.
too.
It's like definitely 3 inches. Maybe not totally square, but like, yeah, it's a box of tinder. Here, take it.
It's
I don't light
probably
the
going
fire.
to be weight if it's not a magical trap. But then again, we thought that the last trap was going to make
Look,
sense.
it just says that you gotta put something back when you take something. So we're gonna put this back and we're gonna take that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, let me just slip it over there. Okay, I'll carry it over and I'll bring the thing back. And even if it doesn't work, then we've got a little bit of distance. Does that seem agreeable?
Okie doke.
So what's happening?
I'm gonna take Ishi's tinder box. I'm gonna float it over there. I'm gonna push the thing off the push the cube off of the pedestal, pick up the cube, and bring it back.
Okay, so you pick up
Thank
the tinderbox with the hand,
Yeah.
and I think you're within range from where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
but
be.
you barely. Yeah. Okay. So you carry the object over there, and then would you want to use the edge of the tinderbox to just push the cube off
Yes.
the edge? Okay. All right.
If it needs like fine motor skills, I can make a check or whatever.
No, I
You've
don't
done
think.
that
I mean, you're not trying to like, because you can only hold one object, so you push the other thing. The cube tumbles to the floor. As you expect, the little pedestal underneath starts to rise, and you place the tinderbox on top of it.
Yep.
The cube falls onto the floor and kind of disappears from sight. The tinderbox pushes the top of the platform down, but then it starts to sink into the platform, and when it does, the door slams shut. So
Ishi,
What?
Ishi
It wasn't
on the
right.
inside.
Okay.
So the door slams shut. Ishi, the mouths of the frog heads, green gas starts to pour out of it.
I'm
So
like,
immediately as the
oh.
door shuts, Little Fox is at it, hammering on it, like.
Okay,
like
little fox,
that
make a wisdom save.
immediately. I will make a wisdom save.
Hold on, we gotta roll initiative. you can use this wisdom save for your first turn, but we gotta roll initiative.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
it does order. It does matter the order in which things go. So go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
I have a feeling how much I can hold my breath is going to be important, so I need to figure out the rule for that.
So,
Oh, I didn't put it on the tracker. My bad.
I can just add you.
Yeah.
All right. So,
conveniently, I rolled a 23.
So you're first. So that's perfect. Okay. So you lunge for the door. There's the flash of magic, which you ignore.
And then I hit it with my hammer.
Yeah. Let me look up the shit for smashing inanimate objects. Because the adventure does not tell me how many hit points a stone door has. But I have my little DM PDF here somewhere. It's in the free rules, I think, somewhere. Unless somebody knows how many hit points a stone door has off the top of their head. I think it's like AC 15 and like some amount of hit points.
20 or 25, I want to say, but I don't know exactly.
Okay.
I'm looking as well.
Yeah, if somebody has a page number in the DM guide, I've got it here.
Oh, you can hold your breath equal to the number of rounds that you have a Constitution score times 2. Interesting.
Okay.
So your Constitution score. So
yeah, so I can hold my breath at 32 rounds.
For 32 rounds. Damn. You are so constitutinous.
All right, here we go. Oh, this is just about like doors. This doesn't actually tell me like objects. So annoying. Why didn't you just put it in the adventure?
It's on page like 246, 247. The AC is what it's made
Oh, here we
of.
go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I've got the stats here. Okay, let me just write it down. I'll make some decisions.
It's probably a large object, so 5d10s worth of hit points.
Somewhere within that range. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So it is your turn, little fox. You made the save to like do something to the door. So now you can attack if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage and recklessly attack it.
Yeah, sure.
It's between me and my little friend.
Whoa! What if it attacks back?
Yeah, it's a mimic. Mimic bites you.
There we go. I got a crit.
Critical.
Nice.
I hit it for God. I rolled terribly. But that's 13 plus 2, so 15 damage.
Okay.
My second attack, also reckless. I got a 21.
Yep.
And I hit it for God. I'm rolling so bad on damage. I hit it for another 10 damage.
Okay. It's still up. It's still blocking its way. You're smashing into it. You're like breaking away at the surface, but it's
yelling and smashing.
Yep.
And smashing and yelling.
All right. So Ishi.
So Adam,
your turn.
Just to figure out what's going on here. The stone block is like on the ground.
It's on the ground over here. Yeah, it didn't fall into the pit. It's lying on the platform.
That's what I was wondering.
Yep. So at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make a con save.
Sure. 23.
Okay. All right. So the gas is still pouring out and starting to fill up the place.
So it's a 10-foot jump.
Your eyes are starting to water, and you can feel your like skin getting itchy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that block. Is my plan here. So I'm gonna make a jump across. Acrobatics for this, Adam, as usual, or
And also, Adam, there are the little
there are beams,
planks and stuff along the walls.
Yeah, there are.
That presumably used to span the whole
Oh,
thing.
you can't make that jump because you don't have 10 feet to run.
Oh,
yeah. You need a running start to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I have. Yeah, no, you're right.
You have 5 feet.
10 feet. But that's okay because I can actually make it all the way around. With 30 feet of movement. So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 15. 5 there. I can get to there, I guess. So, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, what about going on these beams, Adam? I got any checks?
Yeah, I mean, you tell me what you're going to do, and I'll tell you if you need to make a check.
Yeah. I mean, if I can't make the jump, I need to get over there somehow. So I'm gonna
if you wanna take a turn to like examine them, you can make an investigation check, and I can tell you more about it, or you can just be like, fuck it, and start running.
There's no time for that. I'm gonna fucking
all right.
run. I'm
So how many do you want to move? You want to go? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much movement do you have? 30 feet.
30 feet.
So you can get to there.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Sure thing. Ooh.
Oh boy. Okay, you just barely make it on the first one. So you jump onto the first thing, and as soon as your feet hit the board, the board tilts slightly and starts to recede into the wall.
Oh, okay. I'm too fast. Go fast.
Okay, so make another one.
Okay.
So you're gonna need to make the same acrobatics check every time.
You want me to just keep doing it?
Yeah. So I need another acrobatics check. Yeah, for this move. Okay.
I did.
Okay. Yep. So that's good. Again.
And the next one. And then the next one after that.
Beep. Beep. Okay.
And that's where I can get to, you said, so.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Good.
So you were now you're standing on the beam as it's like slowly moving into the wall. This is the weird thing about like turn-based movement, because like you wouldn't just stop while it does that, is it? So there's no penalty for ending your turn.
But the other thing is I can just move again because that's only 30 feet. I can take it on.
Yeah, you want to do another move action?
Yeah, to the pedestal.
Okay, so you won't be able to pick up the thing this turn.
No, but I'll be on top of it.
Okay,
right?
so make one more acrobatics check.
Sure.
Should be able to grab it as part of a move action.
No, it's fallen like on the ground. You have to like get down and find it. It's not just laying there out in the open like a sword. It's tiny, right? And you just threw it off the platform. So yeah. So now the tinderbox is like tilted most of the way in and is like kind of falling into the.
So I've moved twice. Can I like do anything, or is that?
No, that was your move action, and your action was.
I was thinking to myself like I could grab the tinderbox, but I'll deal with that next turn.
Yeah. Okay. So. Let's see. Arcturus, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I tell Malik to get out of the way, and I try and smash the door that little fox is trying to smash with my hammer. So I only have one attack, but we'll see. Does a 16 hit?
So you're gonna move up where Malik is, take a swing at the door. No, your hammer just bounces off.
Oh, bummer. So I do that. I move into the space. I like boop, and the hammer just like reverberates, and I'm like, oh, and I probably like take a step back because Malik can't actually move right now.
Okay. All right. So, Malik, it's your turn.
Yeah, like I shout through in case she hasn't already thought to do it. Try and find the block and put it back.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't hear anything. You hear maybe like.
I can hear the hissing of gas.
Yeah,
like.
Yo, any talking is drowned out by the sound of.
Yeah, that's the sound. The door is being the shininged right now by Little Fox.
Yeah, I'll move back a little bit. A firebolt still does damage to objects, right?
It won't. I mean, yeah, I don't using a firebolt on a stone door. Like it does have some kinetic force, but you could try it.
Sure, I'm just looking if I've got anything that is.
It only does fire damage, right? So no, I mean, yeah, you're trying to light a stone on fire.
Sure. Magic missiles do force.
But you have to target a person with them, right?
Do you?
Yeah, magic missile can't target. It's like a target. You can't use it on like a wall or a tree or something.
What about the darkness, Adam? Can you use it on the darkness?
You could. No, I don't think you could unless you thought that there was a creature in the darkness.
Yeah, I suppose.
Does it say creature? What is the spell actually?
It says creature. Yes.
So the door is not a creature.
The
darkness is a band, so you could attack the individual members of the darkness, I guess, but not the darkness as a single. They're not a gestalt organism.
But since I believe in a thing called love, can I shocking grasp the door?
Make a perception check to listen to the rhythm of your heart. Yeah, you can shocking grasp the door.
Yeah, I believe I can make it now. So
No one has the falsetto power to get through the rest of the song. Okay, so you place your hand on the door, and like lightning flickers through it.
I really feel like I want to say you underestimate my powers on that one, Adam, but you know.
Okay, little fox, you want to take another wail on the door?
Guess what time it is, kids? So nothing damaged me since my last turn, so my rage ends. But I will continue recklessly attacking the door.
Okay. You hit it
Is
recklessly.
it 22 is a hit? Yeah. Okay. And I deal 6 damage. I'm rolling so low
So
on
you deal
damage.
8, right?
And then second reckless attack, a 14.
No, a 14 does not hit it.
Okay, yeah. So she's still just trying to wail on this thing.
Just smashing away at it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ishi, before you take your turn, can you make a Constitution
con
save?
save. Yeah. 9.
Okay. So this time you take some damage.
Yep.
You take 13 poison damage.
Okay.
Okay. What would you like to do with your turn?
I am going to push the tinderbox like off the switch.
Okay.
And find the cube.
Okay. So you're gonna use your action to like locate and pick up the cube.
And
then you can just
put
like
it
whip the
back
tinderbox with your
on.
tail.
And then like put it back.
All right, so
on
the tinderbox gets knocked off the platform. It starts to raise back up. You use your action to snatch up the cube, and then you still have a move.
Can I put the cube back on the platform?
Yeah, that could be like part of your move action, I guess. Like that could be your move action.
Wait,
if
I've
that's
got
what
the
you wanna do.
cube, right?
You have the
It's
cube in your
my
hand. Yes.
And that's what we need. That's what we want.
It's a little
right?
stone cube with like
It's a little thing.
frogs on
It's
it.
a little thing that we want. So, assuming
I-
Little Fox gets through the door,
I
which
love-
is the thing that
I love
would
that
assume
moment.
it would.
Yeah, I love that moment, Ishi, where you're like, you go to put the cube back. You're like, wait, we need this cube.
Wait, I have the cube. Yeah, it's just like-
I got it.
and then I ring around the Rosie,
Yeah,
the freaking side of this thing again.
Okay, so you just have the one move this time.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm in the corner on the far side.
Okay, so that's
Over here.
1.
Assuming I don't fall.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3,
It's 4
4.
checks.
To the corner, it's 5.
Is it 5 checks? Okay.
Yeah, because it's every time you enter one, basically.
5 checks then.
Yeah.
So 1.
Okay, so the first one, it has to be a fail because otherwise you couldn't, like, this is the lowest you can get. This is the
That happened on the first one for the
Yeah,
first
it should have.
thing
That's
as
why I
well.
looked at it. Like, if you roll a 1, you fail, right?
But
that's
do you?
the thing.
With a
See,
skill check?
I think
Because I don't think you do.
You have to, because otherwise
Why?
there'd be
You
no
don't
point in
auto
rolling
succeed
anything.
on a 20.
You
You don't. You don't. You just don't, Adam.
I'm looking it up.
I 100% don't think you can crit fail a skill check.
It just
I
seems
believe
weird
this is
because
a
then
commonly held thing, but yeah, that is not true.
it's just so weird, like that you max
some
out
things,
and
some
stuff
tasks
just
are
stops
just
being.
easy.
Some things
Some
are just
tasks
easy.
are just too easy. Yeah, like it makes
I'm
sense.
gonna look. I just want to. I want to see the. I want to see
agile.
the rule. So this is the one for combat.
This may be the looking for the absence of a rule, which can be tricky.
Well, no, I mean, yeah,
No, it'll
like,
say.
it'll say, yeah, like
in
why
the bit
bother
about skill
rolling?
checks, it'll say everything there is to say, and if it doesn't,
but I don't know where. Let me look at the
There's a
beginning of
section.
my rules thing. Let me get my basic PDF here. Yeah, because if somebody just give me a page number so I can confirm, because it hasn't come
Yeah.
up before.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I would just never have made you roll at all. Using ability scores.
Because yeah, basically, chat was going on about this last time, and there was a whole
Yeah. Well, we can just
people
make a
people
call.
got heated.
We can make a call.
in
On it.
chat about it.
Well, that's the thing. If it's a game, games have rules, and if there's a
Yeah,
rule,
it's
cool.
cool.
And if
I-
not, then we make.
If
a
it
call.
goes that way, then it goes that way. But
Alright.
I am very confident that everything will be all right.
Working together, yada yada yada. Let's see.
Are you in kind of a section, or should I be scanning here?
No, I'm looking at how like making rolls works. Like I know that the 1 in the 20 thing is true in combat, but this is one of those things where suddenly like there's 2 variations of the rule. It's like it always works this way except when it doesn't. So
rolling 1 or 20 is mentioned on page 194. People are saying.
Yeah, but that's the combat thing.
Yeah, on page 171, I think this is the section that would have it.
That's what I'm looking at, the using ability scores section.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it has anything.
Okay, so it looks like the one for now. For now, it looks like it's just the one. Yeah. The 1 in the 20 thing only applies to combat, but I'll double check in between sessions. I'll make a note. It's so stupid that it's like it says that. Just
I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if I didn't have such a high like score in that thing, then yeah, I mean, I had a chance to fail, but.
Well, no, but the idea of there being things you can have no chance to fail at, and have no chance to succeed at, changes the tenor of the rules, right?
That's true.
And the reason it's different for combat is that they want you to always be able to at least like have that 1 in 20.
But the other thing is
things
like,
that we have had no chance to succeed at. Because...
No, but and that's the thing. There would be things that it's
With
like
the
even if
DC
you roll a
high
20.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think that's ever come up.
Well, but like if we rolled a 20, but like we had like a -2 and it still wasn't enough to get an ability check, would
and
you
that's
then
the
say
question.
you
Would
did
it
anyway?
have still succeeded? Yeah.
I
believe, well, given this ruling, the answer is no. That there are things you can't succeed at, and there are things that you will.
One other rule I'm going to check.
Life is difficult. You're pathetic.
Well, except that it isn't.
Sometimes you just
right?
have to believe.
And that it's hard. I hate getting into a position where you have to like guess how the designers intended.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm trying to find
intended.
something that gives you like a definitive answer here.
Yeah.
To Twitter.
No, Twitter is not rules. Only the rules are rules. Okay, well, I don't want to sit here and fuck around with this forever. So
Sure.
I'll reread the chapter.
I mean, just give me your call on it, and we'll go.
Yeah, we can just make a ruling.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So it's fine. You can just get across.
Okay.
And for folks who are asking, it's the DC is 5 plus the distance in feet between the beams you're jumping, and it says specifically wooden beams with 4-foot gaps between them. So
yeah.
It's DC. The DC is 9. So blip. It also doesn't say how many there are, so I could technically be making you roll 1 for each beam. But since you have such a high acrobatics, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, and if Elf were trying to leap several beams, then that would be something
to
that
stop them from
could
retracting into the wall, which is, I think, how you're supposed to do it. But
Well, what's weird is that the gap between the floor and the thing is enough for anyone with reasonable strength to just run and jump.
oh yeah, 100%.
Like there's all this other stuff, and it's like it totally doesn't matter.
But the thing is, you got to build a situation where even people who have an entire party of negative strength score can get across it somehow, I guess.
Do you though? Like that, and that's
I mean,
that's exactly the question.
like-
That's the question we're asking now. Does everyone have to have? Is there always a chance?
That's
right. That's the question. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll take a look through and but I think this is the right call as per the rules.
I think this is the right call as per the rules as written.
Yeah. Which also means that getting a 20
doesn't
mean
automatically
anything.
mean a success.
It means nothing on a skill check.
I mean, the number means something, but that's it.
Right, but no, I mean the actual 20 doesn't.
Sure. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and also, yeah, if anybody is curious, the rules that we use for this are only rules that are printed in books. I don't care about what Twitter says or what the internet says. and Unearthed Arcana is not canon. We only use published material, so the adventure and then the books.
All right,
anyway,
cool.
You're good. So you run across.
So I did my con save for this turn, right? Yeah, at the start.
Yes, you already took the damage. You took.
Then we moved,
13.
and that's my turn.
Yeah, and then it's Arcturus' turn.
I think that I would probably, after hitting the door fairly hard and getting my arm shook up, I don't know, like I guess I turned to like Little Fox, who's really angry, and Malik, who's like, right, are you still in front of me or did you step back? I don't remember.
Yeah, I got back in. I'm zapping it. I'm trying.
Oh, Yeah. Then I'd be like, I don't know that. I could step forward again to where Malik is and try and hit it with my hammer, but I can't really thunder wave or anything. Could I step forward and thunder wave and then step back? Like, could I step into Malik Square, thunder wave forward?
No, you need to hit the square in front. Like they're standing where your thunder wave would need to be, I think, to hit it.
I mean, like if I step forward still.
Well, no, because it's like it's kind of occupying your square and the next square, and I don't think standing right in front of it and thunder waving it will work. I think you need them to be out of the way.
Okay, then I'll just step forward and hit it with my hammer and see if that does anything. No.
So,
my arm gets all like blah, again.
Yeah, hitting a stone wall with a hammer. Malik, would you like to do something?
Yeah, I'll try and zippy zap it again. Zap.
Okay. You shock the door again. The door is still standing.
Die. Oh.
Little Fox, you want to show them how it's done?
I want to show them how
I
it's
know.
done.
I would like to give you an opportunity to do so.
So again, recklessly attacking, trying to save my friend. I get a 25 to hit. I deal 11 damage.
You break the door down. So this is the one that does
This
it.
is the one where it actually like gets lodged in the door and the door kind of gives away. And
Yeah,
it's just
you have to
pull
kind
it
of
out
like
and
yank the hammer out of the hole you've made in the door. The door comes off its hinges. Greenish gas like, spills out.
And then yeah, she's got her like hands on it and is just like manually tearing the door off of its hinges. And yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think the gas dissipates enough now that there's fresh air coming in, that you are able to run free. We're out of turn order.
Okay,
now.
so yeah, I scamper out with the cube in my hand. I'm like, I got it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ishi. I should have waited until you got out of
No problem.
And Little Fox like pulls you through like
Yes.
through the little gap that she's made in the door, like just
Aw.
to
Aww.
Yeah, and she's like a little bit like it's like the stuff coming out of the wall is more like caustic gas rather
It's like
than
a little
poison.
stingy.
Yeah, so like your eyes are all red, and it's like you're in the pool too long.
Yeah, and Little Fox is trying to like scuff it off of you and is like looking at you. She's all concerned.
Dusting off my own hat, like get all the poison off of it.
I guess we're all covered in disgusting gunk.
I suppose.
speak for yourself.
All right, good. You look great. So you have in your possession.
That's one.
You have in your possession the first of the puzzle cubes of Omu. I think I have a handout for this.
Okay.
That's the new Tomb of Annihilation drinking game. Every time I say I think I have a handout for this, drink.
Yeah. Man,
because
you can make a good drinking game out of our campaign.
yeah, there's a lot of handouts. Let's see, puzzle cubes. I think. Looks like it's just for me. Okay. All right.
Just in case people wanted a clarification on my position on puzzle cubes, just as bad as puzzles, if not worse.
All right, so Kubazan's puzzle cube. I do have a handout. There you go. So there it is. It's like a large D6, and on its surface is stamped the embossed, though ancient and cracked image of a froghemoth.
Nice.
One down.
We're probably going to have to arrange these in a grid at some point based on where they come in the story.
It's probably something to do with that thing we saw that said like equals bravery or equals whatever. There's gonna be a grid and there's gonna be names and
Listen, we gotta introduce some copy protection into this adventure somehow. So
Yeah, exactly. 90s copy protection.
yeah, exactly. You go before the Guardian of Omu and he says, "What is the third word in the 5th line of page 12 of the player's handbook?"
The better ones are the ones where it's just questions that young people wouldn't know. They always make me laugh. Like, what is the correct tax form for blah blah blah?
Okay.
So you've got the cube. It doesn't feel particularly like magical or anything. Is this like a stone cube with a frog stamped on it?
Who's gonna keep all these rocks?
I like look over to Little Fox.
It's like, no, I'll keep that.
Okay.
I'll examine it.
Okay.
And I like look at it and I pretend that I'm having profound understandings of I guess.
I like that. Like, I'll take it. And you look at it like you're seeing something no one else could. Like, yes, it's a cube. That's a shape. Okay, so write down Kubazan's puzzle cube. It weighs about a half pound. Which is why the tinderbox trick
Way
didn't work.
too much,
The
yeah.
tinderbox was too heavy. Yep.
Kubazan. Oh, it's in the thing.
When I heard cube, I was thinking of something like a little bit larger.
Mhm.
I know you gave us a dimension, but that dimension does not translate to like a
I know,
thing.
right? Like it's like you can shoot a longbow 30 feet. How long is 30
Boy,
feet? I
How
don't know.
far is that?
It's
Yeah.
many.
It's like it's big. It's like one of those big novelty D6s.
It's those are my favorite websites. Whoever makes those websites that say how much is X, and it's like about as tall as a giraffe. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's cute.
yes,
Nice.
I understand.
All right. It's like it's size of
Looks
like
like
a
girls.
baseball, maybe a little
Yeah.
smaller. That's the other thing, like tennis ball. Anyway, whatever. It's a cube. It's a stone cube. We don't need to worry about its exact dimensions yet. So you now have the cube of Kubazan, the Kubazan, if you will. Do you want to explore this shrine any further, or would you like to return to the world map?
Let's check behind it in case there's a treasure chest there, because I would put it behind the shrine if it was me making the shrine.
So that's the
Okay,
other question. Do you want to
I'll
spend some
have
time
a
making an
look.
investigation check and searching the area?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So someone do that with advantage from someone else helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Malik's investigation.
I find 21's worth.
Okay. So the only other thing you notice, Malik, as you spend like I don't know, probably like a couple hours like searching the area for secrets, hidden doors, that kind of thing. You find yourself over here by the steps, and you're looking out at the frog statue. And the sun breaks through the rainy clouds just enough that you see on the frog's outstretched tongue a key, a little stone key sitting on its.
Oh, we could have just used that.
Like mage hand grab it, and I look. I was
Uh-huh.
like, was there a lock on that door?
Yes.
Well, I found it.
Then you look over the door, there's like part of it crumbles while it's in
Yeah, and this is a perfect moment to go to break, right? You're like, I found the key. The door just falls off on the ground. Everybody mark inspiration for your excellent characterization so far. Chat, you can mark inspiration too. Tell your DM I said so. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with more Tomb of Annihilation. Don't go anywhere.